Hey guys, so today, since it is Harry Potter's birthday, I thought I would talk about reasons why Dumbledore is awful. Not as awful as Snape, but almost. Reason number one, he leaves Harry in an abusive household, and a lot of people say like, oh, Harry was a Horcrux, that's why the Dursleys were so, mean. No, they were just awful people. There's so many awful people in this series, and people idolize them, and it makes me sad. Remus or Sirius could have raised Harry. Yeah, Sirius was in Azkaban, but that could have been avoided, My cat is trying to get out of the closet. Are you okay? She's fine. It's fine. He just drops Harry at the doorstep of Muggles. Like, why? Lupin could have raised him. He's responsible. What was he doing this whole time? Where was he? Why didn't he raise Harry? Like, yeah, like the whole Muggle thing, like, oh yeah, it was, like, covering up your energy or whatever. There's no excuse for leaving Harry in an abusive household. There's no excuse for putting a child through 11 years of torture and abuse where he thought he wasn't loved, but actually there's a world where he's famous and loved and cared for, and then he had to keep going back there every summer. There's no excuse for that. You can't. No, Dumbledore did a bad. He did a ding dong. Reason number two, he doesn't inform Harry of anything. He supposedly knows everything that's gonna happen. He's the know-it-all. He's like, yeah, I knew that was gonna happen, even though he probably didn't. He just watched the outcome and laughed, basically. He left Harry without any words, kind of ignored him an entire year. It's like, oh, I know everything's that's gonna happen. Should I tell you? No, you'll figure it out. When I die, I'm gonna leave vague clues that will give you nothing and won't help at all until the very end because you had to figure it out and it took an entire book that's probably like, how many pages? Let me look. Not counting the epilogue, it is 749 pages. It took that long to defeat Voldemort. Just like to the final battle, It took 7 books. It could have been narrowed down to like maybe 2 if maybe Dumbledore informed him of anything and told him how it was supposed to go down. He didn't even tell Harry he had to die. All those children that died because Dumbledore didn't inform Harry of anything. If he just kind of was like, okay, I'm just gonna give you this little tidbit so that, you can, survive maybe and not have to die for this. Even though Harry did have to die. But how did Dumbledore know that Harry was gonna be able to come back? What if Harry didn't come back? What if he just died, flat out died? How does Dumbledore know how death works? Nobody knows how death works. How did he know Harry was gonna be able to come back? He didn't. So Harry could have had to die just so this old dude could be defeated. And Harry didn't sign up for this. What if Neville had been chosen? So many questions. Also, if Neville had been chosen, Snape still would have had been a jerk to Harry. Just saying. Number 3, he hires teachers that aren't fit. Just every year. Just the only competent teacher for the Defense Against the Dark Arts was Lupin. He was the only competent teacher. And somewhat Snape because he taught the right material and stuff. He was just a jerk about it, but he was a good teacher. He was smart. But like, him and Lupin were the only competent teachers? Like, what? Dumbledore just goes along with it. He doesn't care that Voldemort's on the back of one of the teachers' heads. No, that doesn't matter. He probably knew about it too, but no! Wow, great headmaster right there. Reason number 4. Students dying left and right constantly every year. Well, not every year, but most of the years someone's dying. I can't imagine how peaceful Hogwarts is now that Harry's gone and like Dumbledore's gone and McGonagall's like the headmaster, Hogwarts is probably so much more peaceful. They're actually learning things. They don't have to cancel tests because people are attacking. Like, reason number 5, if Dumbledore's sister hadn't died, he probably would be still working with Grindelwald and like would have been evil. J.K. Rowling tries to like give him a redeeming character arc. Like, yeah, he has a dark past, but he's a good guy now and he's on our side. But if it hadn't affected him in some way, he would still be evil. Just saying. He allows Snape to teach. Just why? Just to keep him around. Like, oh, he's important to my plan, so I better keep him around. He's basically a manipulative little jerk face head. He's a stupid face. He's a poopy head. He makes me angry. He only keeps people around because they're beneficial to him. Just because they're pawns in his little plan. He's just a little old dude moving around the chess pieces like, oh boy, let's move you over here because you need to be alive for now. And then you'll die eventually, like, in my plan, because that's part of my plan. You gotta die for this. Even though you didn't sign up for it, but just because I say so, you're gonna do it. Going back a few, number 7, it's not really another reason, but it's also another reason at the same time. He basically allows Voldemort to teach. He knew that Voldemort was on the back of that dude's head. I swear I read the books, okay? I'm bad at names, okay? Sorry. He knew that Voldemort was on the back of that guy's head. Like, he knew that. If he didn't, how stupid is he? Seriously. Like, really? Really? But he basically allowed Voldemort to teach. Like, Voldemort was telling him what to do the whole time. So, did Dumbledore just, like, see him and be like, oh, this'll be fun. This'll be fun to watch unwind. Like, reason number 8, he allows 12-year-olds to risk their lives. Wow, 10 out of 10 teaching right there, Dumbledore. Wow, you're such a hero. Just, wow, you're letting children risk their lives when you're seen to be like the best wizard in your time. But no, you're just gonna sit back and relax and let kids do all the work for you, because that makes sense. Number 9, the security in Hogwarts is awful. 12-year-olds got through the Chamber of Secrets, so I think Voldemort would have been able to figure it out had he been able to get down there. 12-year-olds solved your puzzles, Dumbledore and McGonagall and all the other teachers. 12-year-olds solved your puzzles. That doesn't say how incompetent all the teachers are. I don't know what does. I mean, I guess they taught them well enough where they were able to solve these puzzles, but they weren't that hard. They just had to win a chess game and a bunch of other stuff that was pretty self-explanatory. Sorry guys, you failed there. That's it for the video. If you want more videos like this, subscribe and leave me a comment down below. That's all I have for you guys today, so bye.